Gerwyn Price sails through to take his second weekly win of the tournament, but grabbing the headlines this week, it was Luke Littler and Gian Van Veen.
Welcome to Double Top, sponsored by BetMGM, bringing you all the darting action from BetMGM's Premier League darts.
Anna and Jack this week with you, and look who we have in the studio. It is, of course, the voice of darts, Mr. 180 himself. Get in there straight away, Russ Bray.
That's just cost you a tenner.
And Shaggy, Scott Williams.
Bonjour.
I won't do anything to it to embarrass you.
Thank you.
Have you got a catchphrase?
Not that we can say on here.
I've got one for him, but I won't mention it either.
I love it. What a duo we've got. Thanks for coming on, lads. How are you both?
Fantastic, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, spot on. Yeah, really good. Thank you.
Nice.
Really good.
Well,
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good,
You're
mate.
really good.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks
very
for
welcome.
asking.
You're very welcome.
Isn't that lovely? I'm good
Not
as well.
bothered.
Thank you very much for asking.
I'm not bothered with you, Anna, but as long as Jack's okay.
Now, Shaggy, we've been speaking a lot recently, haven't we?
We have,
You've come
we
on my
have.
podcast. You're kind enough to do that, and I've sponsored you.
You were kind enough to give me your money, yeah.
Now he's got the Happy Hour
Happy Hours
podcast
on
logo on his chest, which is good.
Official. You've
It's
got the
official.
stamp.
It's officially official.
No escape.
Although you probably know I was going to bring this up. Can we talk about what happened in Norwich the other
Yeah,
day?
go on and you tell them.
Well, I think you should tell
No, I don't want to.
Go on.
I enjoyed myself too
Go
much.
on.
Intrigued.
And let Jack. Well, we played an exhibition match.
And I beat
let
you in a
Jack-
5-1.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Really?
It was late at night, so I'd already
How
played.
badly?
a
How
game.
badly are we talking?
Oh no, I'd missed a double. I think I missed a double or a couple
So
of
it's
darts.
close.
He played all right.
Yeah,
he played all
had a
right. It was just
1-2-1.
Horrible.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the clip's gone on X, and everyone. I mean, have you seen the comments?
I'm not on X.
Wow. There's hundreds of comments talking about how terrible my throw is.
Yeah.
Is it bad? Can you confirm?
Oh, I can confirm, but it beat me.
But it worked,
so,
didn't it?
God, everyone's beat,
So I wouldn't
everyone's
confirm
beating me
that
in a
if he's
minute.
beat
So everyone's beating me in a minute, so it makes no difference.
Yeah, but his throw was gorgeous at that particular time, wasn't it? You know
Of
what I
course
mean?
it was. Yeah, I forgot about it.
Did
yeah,
you let
just
me
that
go
one
on,
time.
Did you let me win?
No, it's just late at night.
Well, we've established it can't be as bad as my throw, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Still at the bottom of our leaderboard.
Still at the bottom, still carrying
about
that
taking part,
trophy. Yeah.
Darts
Much
is
you're the
always the winner.
strongest. You're holding
Oh,
everybody else up.
100%, Russ. I'm the strongest.
What it's about.
Yeah, I'll give you an arm wrestle. We'll settle the score. We've worked together several times, well, quite a bit, haven't we?
Yes.
You are the nicest man. When I'm walking into the Worlds and we go backstage, Russ is always sat there, normally with John McDonald, aren't you?
Yep.
I'd love to know what you do in between all the matches.
You wouldn't.
What do you do?
Well, we sit there and we generally chat and talk about all sorts and everybody that comes through.
So basically, you just gossip, but you do give the loveliest hugs.
Oh, thank
Always
you.
a lovely hug before we go on air.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a
Absolutely.
massive fanboy of yours, as you know. I tweeted the other day. I'm always bringing my tweets up on this show. Do we still call them tweets, by the way? It's X.
X.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Still
What
tweets.
do you actually call them, though? X's?
Yeah, see, it doesn't make sense. It
I
doesn't roll off.
X'd
still
it the other
tweets.
day.
I think
Yeah.
everyone
It's
still
got to be
knows
tweets,
it's
isn't it? My Mount Rushmore of what's it called? National treasures.
Yeah.
Mardle's on there. Russ Bray's on there for me. He's in my floor.
Lovely, thank you.
This is a big moment for me. Sat next to Russ Bray. The voice of darts. You are the voice of darts still now.
It's a lovely handle to have, that's for sure. You know, it's you don't do it intentionally, of course. But developed over 30 years of calling, and it's lovely.
Have you always had that little rasp to your voice?
Yeah, it's always been my voice.
So it doesn't hurt?
No.
So my questions are, I was going to say, does it hurt? Because if I try to do it,
Yep.
which is obviously not a good idea because we've just heard how
I think
terrible
we're
I
going
am.
to hear it in a minute.
We'll have a
I'll
go.
give it a go. Secondly, I was going to ask, how many fishermen's friends do you go through? You must have to and what do you do to lubricate your voice?
I don't do anything. Honestly, seriously, I don't drink water. My doctor turns around and says, "No, you've got to drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. You've got."
It's good for you.
But yeah, it's good. It
need
flushes
it
the
to live,
system.
really.
To live.
Yeah, flushes the system through and all the such like.
Yeah.
And no, I drink a lot of tea or something like that. But at the end of that, I really don't do anything to warm my
Lubricate
voice
it,
up.
yeah.
Like singers would do. And
Oh, you're not
just
backstage
nothing.
going?
No, none of that. Yeah. Nah.
Well, Russ, we're going to ask you just one time only, if
Yeah.
that's all right, to give us your iconic 180 call, and
Yeah,
then
sure.
and then maybe us three can give it a go.
No, thank you.
Scott's like, absolutely not.
Nope. No, I'm
Gezzy
not.
Price wouldn't either when we had to do
No, it's
this.
disgusting. You even asked me.
Can you give us one then, Russ?
Okay, you're going to turn the thing down because normally it's Yeah, we'll blow the
It's gonna be
speaker.
loud.
You ready?
Yeah.
180.
Wow. It's quite.
It's the facial expressions as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Anna, over to you.
Well, I can't. I mean,
You can give it a
I'll
go,
give it a
though.
go. 180.
Beautiful.
Bad.
You went for it.
Beautiful.
Well, you've got to give it all, haven't you?
You went for it.
Of course you have.
And that is all
not-
about we've got time for. So if we just move it.
Come
Jack,
on.
your turn. You're not allowed to get away with it.
180.
Well, that's actually not
Bad.
bad.
That
Okay.
wasn't
Okay.
bad.
Your eyes said otherwise, though, Russ. You're saying it's nice, but I could look in your
Who-
eyes.
The one was
that-
too
yeah.
long.
Who
Was
would you?
it?
Who would you give the gig to?
Oh, you've got it, Anna, all day long.
There we go. We'll move on. We'll move on.
Really don't fancy it?
Nope. No, thank you.
We'll
I'm
double your
not that
fee.
fun. I'm
We'll
not
double
that
your
fun.
fee.
I'm actually really boring.
Triple your fee.
Nah. No.
Okay, let's
Am I getting
move on.
paid?
We're going to move on. Should we talk some darts?
Yeah, you can do.
We're going to talk some darts now, don't worry.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The atmosphere was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it, in Manchester last week? No one seems to love it any more than Gezzy. After hitting 9 darters there on 2 previous occasions, this time it was the Iceman's turn. He took the victory.
Just a display of some of the finest grouping we've seen in the Premier League so far.
Well, nearly a parting shot of a 180 for Van Veen, but it does look like a parting shot because this man has barely made a mistake all night, tops. And Gerwyn Price with a near-perfect night in Manchester.
Have you had much of a run-in with Gezzy then, Scott?
Not, yeah, like, I speak to him regularly. Such a nice bloke.
Yeah.
Massive respect for him. And I love how just good he can be.
Yeah.
He seems to be super chilled and happy and relaxed. Do you think that's sort of key as to why he's performing so well?
Yeah,
at the
probably.
moment?
I mean, he puts the hours in at home, but he's also got the other businesses that he likes to run. I see him on social media this morning with his farm, looking for a static caravan for his farm. He's got his fingers in so many pies. He's just keeping himself so busy.
Yeah, he's
happy. That's probably what's keeping him happy.
This is that 200-acre farm that he's just bought.
Yeah.
Incredible. I mean, is he actually going to be a farmer? Is that...
They've got a fish and chip shop. haven't they?
Yeah.
Fish
I
and
know.
chip shop in his village. isn't
Chippy
it?
501. Yeah. That's unbelievable, isn't it? What I want to see from Gezzy is I want to see like a YouTube series where he's running the farm, like Clarkson does his farm.
I can see that.
Can you
I
imagine him on a
can see that.
tractor,
Yeah.
mucking out the pigs? I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Well, do you reckon Gezzy in Manchester, is that the best we've seen someone play so far in the Premier League this year?
I don't know.
Because I've got the averages here. He had 105 average in the final,
did.
but in the semis against Bunting, he was
112.
just shy of 113.
Yeah. Maybe at the minute, but I can see people like Gian.
Yeah.
Like I love how good he's got over the last year, 18 months. But I can see him putting some monsters in as well as Luke.
Yeah.
And Luke. Even Josh, obviously, you guys know Josh is one of my best friends. And I absolutely love him and love the fact that I get to watch him on a Thursday night. I kind of like to watch him anyway.
Yeah.
But he's got more in his tank.
Right.
He's just been really unlucky. He's got a load of stuff happening and he's just trying to get comfortable. But Josh will start doing it. He did it this week at the Euro Tour. He banged 102 average the other day.
Right.
They're there. It's just this.
It's just getting it all to come together, isn't it?
Like we said, they're playing the same. They're playing each other all, week in, week out. The same people. It's like you don't know what you're going to get from the same person from one week to another.
Yeah.
So we could see 118 average from someone.
Still all to play for,
tomorrow
isn't it?
night.
But
Yeah.
with Gezzy not playing on, say, like the Euro Tour, do you think that because he's got a bit more free time, I guess he's enjoying it more?
I think so. I think that's exactly
Does that
what
take
it
the
is.
pressure off as well, so you
Yeah,
can focus on the Premier League?
I think that, especially with the Premier League guys that aren't playing the Euro Tours and the Pro Tours, I think just taking that extra 2 or 3 days at home with family, with the other businesses, keeping yourself busy is so important.
Because just sort of like the travelling that you have to do as well. And
Ridiculous.
But yeah, but it's part of it. You know
Yeah.
that. But how hard is it? Like it must take its toll.
Even for me being like middle of the rankings, like I travel a lot. Like, I'm away most months. I'm away for 14 days, 16 days, and if you get Gezzy, pardon me, if you get them, especially at the beginning of the year in February when they start the Premier League they have to be there on a Wednesday, so they're travelling either Wednesday or Tuesday. playing Thursday. They travel Friday to a Euro Tour, play Saturday, Sunday, travel back Monday to a Pro Tour to play Tuesday, Wednesday, straight over to the next one to play Thursday.
Yeah.
Some of them have gone for 3-4 weeks at a time.
Wow.
Exhibitions, everything. But that's why they do it. The money's so good now. You
how
can't
much-
not say yes to it.
We were talking about Gezzy obviously buying this farm. How much do external factors, like if you have a good week, if you've just bought a farm, if you've had a good weekend with the family, does that translate to the board, or can it just be random, those performances up there?
Mentality is one of the 85% of the game.
Is it?
Yeah. I would say personally as well, because I'm going through it myself with dartitis.
Yeah.
I've probably had it for 6 or 8 months,
Right.
and I'm just at the point now where I'm feeling comfortable in my home life.
Yeah.
Relaxed a bit more, enjoying it a bit more, enjoying darts more. So I think mentality and the way you approach the game itself is so much more important than the actual playing side sometimes.
Right. And with dartitis, can that just come out of nowhere then?
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with darts or anything like that. It's usually so it's just apparently to do with the second part of your brain. You're fighting.
Fight and flight.
Flight.
Yeah.
Where it's just subconscious stuff that you don't even think about.
And they don't know why it happens.
And you don't know why you can't trigger it. It's just the fact you got to try and find a calm state. You got to try and be calm yourself.
So what do you do to find that calm state? Is it like a flow state you need to find?
Yeah, sleep's really important. Having good sleep and stuff. But I'm seeing the hypnotherapist the same as Josh and Cam. The same guy that Nathan's seeing and Bunting. A lot of us players go to see him because he's got dartitis away from Kevin Painter, who had it recently, really bad as well.
Right.
This is quite interesting because even in the last sort of 5 or so years, how much has changed in terms of darts players seeing like sports psychologists
Nutrition,
and nutrition,
massive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Talk to me about how much that has changed, even for you, I guess.
Yeah, for me as well as them guys, but the fact that we're on the road all the time. Not everywhere has accessible, delicious food that's nutritious, and sometimes you just don't want it after you finish playing or you've had a long,
It's
travel.
long days, isn't it? Long hours.
So you got to look after yourself. Your body's so important now. When you are away and you're playing these pro tours, where some people like Gian is in the venue for 8 o'clock, 8:30. Because he likes to practice 4 or 5 hours before he likes to be there 4 or 5 hours before.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Polly.
I can see Gian Van Veen bringing a pack up.
Pack lunch?
100% think he would have prepped food. Do you know what I mean? I just can feel
Maybe
that.
if he does, he needs to start sharing. But yeah, when you're in there for up to 10 hours a day, if you get to the final, you've been there from 9 till 7.
Yeah.
Right. You're preparing yourself heavy. You got to prepare yourself. The food's not always fantastic at the venues we play at. If you get any in there in the first place.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just the nutrition side, the sleep side, the mentally getting yourself ready for everything side is so difficult now. But if you master it, then you do what Gezzy does and what Gian and that are doing. And
Gezzy's looking great at the moment as well, isn't he? He really is looking great. You spoke about him just a little bit there, Russ, but final words on Gezzy as a person, like away from what we see on telly?
Greatest lad you ever want to meet. Honestly, he's nothing like you see on the TV.
Yeah.
All the power and all
it's
this.
It's a persona,
sort of
isn't it?
It's a persona. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and I love to see that in any sportsman. You see it with the boxing. You'll know that more so than anybody with that. And you get a guy in the ring there who's an absolute animal. Get him outside the ring.
Loveliest.
Gorgeous person you've ever met. And that's Gezzy.
Right.
That's Gezzy. He's just such a lovely guy, family guy, and. Darts isn't his whole life.
Okay.
As you can tell with the farm, with the chip shop and everything else, he's got other interests. And
But I wonder how important that is, that it doesn't become, obviously it's your profession, but not your sole focus, and taking a bit of pressure off that.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the thing that Gezzy has. His hobby is more than just darts.
Yeah.
Mine recently, over the last 6 months to a year, has been darts. Right. So my hobby has been darts. I've had a dart shop and I've done some dart coaching and stuff like that. And then literally, so as soon as I finish doing my own darts, I'm then going to do other people's darts. I've never left it alone.
Has that been part of the problem, do you think, that you're all consuming?
So I literally yesterday got rid of my shop, all the stock out of my shop.
Wow.
Yeah. somewhat. I've been speaking to the shop, got rid of it.
Really?
So I've got nothing behind me. Yeah, that's one. It was either leave the shop or leave the wife, and I thought it'd be easier to leave the shop.
Good choice.
So
good
thank
choice.
you.
Good choice.
Less
I love you, Ellie.
expensive,
Whichever
less
camera, I love you, Ellie.
So what's the plan? Are you taking up another hobby? Are you going to do something else?
I'm going to try loads of different hobbies.
Can I make a suggestion?
Please.
What about a bit of jiu-jitsu?
That is a terrible. Are you seeing the size of me?
Yeah, that's exactly.
No.
I can see it.
It'll be a pub-based
Wearing a gi.
ring.
I
It'll
can see
be
it.
pool, snooker,
Okay.
dominoes, maybe golf,
You're not going into ballet or anything like that.
maybe ballet.
There is nothing
Yeah, I
wrong
can
with
see it,
ballet.
yeah.
I'll join my daughter on a Monday night at the ballet class. Yeah.
I'd love to see you in a tutu.
I can play, eh? I can play, eh?
Love it.
Okay, well, last week Polly predicted, very well, good work, Polly, that a Gezzy was going to win, and she caught up with the Iceman in Manchester.
Yeah, hi, Jack, Anna and Russ. This is for the Double Tops pod. I'm with Gezzy Price. You might remember, Jack, I actually dubbed Gezzy to win tonight. You've done me a solid.
Well then.
Yeah, loving it. I either go for you or Johnny, basically.
Well,
yeah,
we're Welsh, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try to remain unbiased, but I just can't. Incredible tonight. Virtually unplayable. You must be so pleased.
Yeah, obviously a little bit edgy in the first game against Luke, and once I got through that one, I relaxed a bit and played a bit better against Stephen, and yeah, took some good checkouts against Gian in the final as well. And overall, great performance, I think.
I heard you then in obviously the PDC press conference that you were talking about you've completed on a farm today.
Yeah.
So you feel a bit more relaxed, there's no stress. Talk to us about that.
I've been wanting it to complete for the last couple of months, and I've probably done the solicitor's heads in. I've done, the girl Sam, who's been the estate agent for Mike, who's selling the farm. I've been on to them. I just wanted to complete just so I can get it behind me and concentrate. And yeah, the completion came through about 5 o'clock today, and then I was like, happy days. I'm gonna play well today, and I did. I've always wanted a little bit of a small holding, but I don't know if 200 acres is a small holding, so I've gone like all out, like.
God, this is incredible. You used to got the chippy, right?
Yeah, I think building the chippy building the house next to the chippy, sort of thought, I shouldn't do this. People knocking the door, and I need to get out of the way a little bit. Like
I saw someone on social the other day visit the chippy because it's kind of like an iconic spot in Markham, isn't it? This is where the famous Gezzy Price is. And yeah, but they were taking photos of your car.
I know, with a flat tire. It's my old car, mind.
Yeah.
She's on the drive for a couple of months.
Oh, that's so funny. Look, talking back to the darts, the table. You're now number 2, second in the table. Jumped over Johnny, but just in leg different. It just goes to show, like, every night can change so quickly here, can't it? At the Premier League.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it's still not in the bag that I'm going to be in the playoffs, so I need to keep playing well week after week. It doesn't matter. 19 points. Johnny's on 19. I think was Stephen. I'm not sure what they're on, but they're not too far behind. So a couple of nightly wins for them. And if you don't pick up any points, you're back under it again. So if I can keep picking up 2 points each week, which I target, then a win's a bonus.
I know they would have spoken about it. Luke Littler sort of getting rattled, losing his head a little bit, that drama on stage. What did you make of it? And did you watch it from the players' room?
No, I was just sat down concentrating, and yeah, I heard about it afterwards, but everybody gets caught up in their emotions. I have in the past plenty of times, and I think in a couple of weeks it'll be all under the carpet, forgotten about. But I'm glad I'm not in that position.
Nice, it's not you. Gezzy lose. Yeah, Gezzy out of order. Not this week. You are a winner this week. Congratulations. Enjoy your win.
Thank you. Cheers.
Oh, it's so good, wasn't it? Scott's also with us, along with Russ Bray.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm a late booking.
Someone dropped out.
Just to say, we are going to get stuck into as well what happens between Luke and Gian Van Veen, because we will talk about that in just a mo. Can I just say, though, 200 acres is absolutely not a small holding. And I hope he has got a sit-on mower. Because that is going to be an ordeal.
I can't picture it. I only know the 100-acre wood from Winnie the Pooh. Do you remember that?
And that was fictional, so and that's not going to be 100 acres, but
Gezzy also mentioned there that so he's got his chippy next to his house, and people would just knock on his door. That's a bit odd, isn't it?
But like a knock and run.
Yeah, or just
It'd just be annoying. Can you imagine that?
Shall we talk about the big drama from last week?
I think we should. Should we see it?
Yeah, let's have a little look. Luke Littler versus Van Veen and the beef that ensued.
Oh my word, he's missed the match start.
Yeah,
double 7 he nailed earlier in the match under pressure.
Some look delicious.
Did not.
Double 15 to beat the new.
Yeah.
And he's missed inside and doesn't get another match start.
And that he's just clocked Luke, didn't he? Given it. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, bit needle.
Now then. Is that Gian Van Veen is not happy with some of Luke's conduct. What has gone on there?
Steely,
Still
look.
a match to be won. Little staring at the ball. Staring down double 7. And he misses inside. Drama.
The pressure on this now. Yeah, the crybaby.
Yeah.
Just moving over.
No one misses double 6.
Oh, pressure dart. And then even handbags after. Right. What do we make of that then, lads? What do we make of that?
I knew we would, but
Yeah.
it's tough coming from my point of view because
Yeah.
I'm still like a player on tour who I play these now and again.
Yeah. So can you see both
And
sides?
I'm good friends with both of them. And I understand both sides of why Luke's. I don't think Luke was reacting to Gian at all.
Right.
I think he was reacting to something else. Right. I think he was trying to get himself rolled up, ready to go with his family over in the corner. Mm-hmm. And then he's turned around and Gian's looking at him.
Yeah.
And I think it's just spiraled from there. I think it's just gone too far. I think it's just something silly. I don't think it'll happen again. I think they'll be absolutely fine this week.
Is the problem? Is it because Gian still had a dart in hand, and because Gian's come out and said that he had a problem with Luke celebrating the miss, like because the second one gone inside.
Yeah, but I don't think he celebrated the miss.
No?
I don't think he celebrated the miss.
No,
I think it was something different. But that's me knowing Luke and the family and stuff like that, and how the game goes. The cameras you haven't seen every angle of the cameras that you can see. Mm-hmm. So I'm staying very neutral on this. Yeah, I just think it's unfortunate how it's gone. I think Luke also wanted to play up to his Manchester crowd as well. That was a big thing. I think he wanted to win that just because he's on home turf.
Yeah. Emotions as well.
Massively.
When you're at home as well, keeping them in check.
Exactly what you want.
As a ref, like, how do you deal with those situations, and what was your take on it, Russ?
Luke, there was. I've got to say, he's in front of his crowd.
Yeah.
Favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's missed. And Gian has missed, and obviously when he's turned round, you can see maybe the relief in Luke's reaction that he has missed and he's going to have another go. Luke Littler there I think he was embarrassed, gutted that he missed.
Yeah.
You know, so you've got a lot of reactions there.
Yeah.
He's not a nasty kid. Far from it, and there's nothing in that to suggest that in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I was about to say, out of all the players, I imagine Gian, because he has the ability to really keep his head, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think
he wouldn't get flustered
Yeah.
and wouldn't really let it get to him.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Do you think Scott knowing him?
I completely agree. I think there while you're on the stage and it's all happening, your natural reaction is to go, why are you being like that? What's happened? What are you being like that for? But then
it's not easy to not get drawn into it, is it?
Well, it's so difficult. You want to ask the question while you're up there. He would have asked the question behind backstage. He missed the double 15. Obviously, he got the chance for the 90, and he's turned around. The crowd are giving him a bit of jip because he's in Littler's backyard.
Yeah.
So he's turned around to literally look at the crowd and go, firstly, why?
Yeah.
Why are you giving me all this crap? Secondly, he just needs to let some steam go, I think, and then turn around to see whatever he sees from Luke. And I think it's just gone from there, because I think there's just a bit of reaction back and forth. But that's just from the videos that everyone else has seen. So I'm just taking it from how I know them, how well I know them both.
I agree. I think Luke's a lovely bloke, but I think he was slightly out of order. Like when he gave his initial reaction, like get on with it, right? Fair enough. But then when it came back to the crybaby thing,
Too much?
I think that was too much, because I don't think Gian actually did anything wrong. He just sort of like his little micro expression is to say, like, because he thought he was celebrating the miss, so he was just like, so Gian wasn't crying about anything. That was the only thing. So I think it's massively been blown up. darts, you don't really see that kind of needle that frequently. So when you do see a little moment like that, it is under the microscope, it is blown up. But
That's been a little bit taken out of proportion.
Hugely.
You do know what it's like, because you had that situation, didn't you, with Luke Humphries?
Yeah, I've had a couple of situations with the crowd, Luke Humphries,
But you are
fingers
a player
everywhere.
You do love the crowd.
Absolutely love it.
You seem to play your best when the crowd are behind you.
Always. I absolutely love the crowd. I love being involved, whether they're booing me, whether they're cheering for me. I genuinely don't care. I just like... I remember the first ever time we were there, like Barry told us, it's like an entertainment sport. We're in entertainment, entertain. I was like, yes sir, I will do such thing. Mm-hmm. So I try to do that.
You love a bit of this.
I love that. That's Stephen Bunting loves that.
You do a bit of that.
But if I get a bit of crap from the crowds, absolutely, and I will take it and I will use that. And it'll make me better.
Doesn't get in your head?
Nope, never.
Well, we spoke about this before, but can you talk to us about that moment?
Yeah, I can. To be fair, there was that, and there's a couple of times I've flipped people off on stage and got fined for it. But the first one, Grand Slam, first ever Grand Slam.
How much is the fine?
Well, it varies. It's gone up a bit now for the inflation.
That's why he's doing it less.
I'm doing it, minimal. Yeah, I did it against Luke Humphries. It was, but it was more of in jest than. Like a mate behind you going, a quick, literally half a second.
Yeah.
But the wrong camera caught.
Wrong time.
So,
camera's caught.
Yeah, and then I was sat on the way back. I just lost to Luke's 5-4 or 5-3, and I was sat in the taxi on the way back to my hotel, and my manager at the time had a phone call from like his partner or second manager. I was run by two people, and it was like, what's Scott done? And I was like, well, I don't know.
Your phone's just blowing up.
Exactly. I was like, what?
Where's it Shaggy?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, it wasn't Twitter going mental, and found out there was a video and a still of me flipping him off, and I was like, oh no. So we had a back and forth on social media, and then fine the next day, and then I've come in to play the next day on the second or third day, and talking about Michael earlier, MVG. Come in and he's like, Scotty, you're a naughty boy. I'm like, yeah, I know.
He likes to let you know, doesn't he?
He loves it.
Stirring the pot.
That's what he loves. This is his favourite thing to do. And then at Wolverhampton, where the players' room is, you can see where people are coming in because there's a balcony.
Yeah.
And I see Luke Humphries come in. And in my head, I was like, oh no, all right, okay. So I've gone back and sat down in my chair. Literally, everyone's walked in as I've walked in, fingers everywhere, like flipping me off. And I'm like, right. And then Michael knows that Luke's on his way, so ushers him in like he's a security guard, like keeping him between me and Luke. And I'm like, oh, nice one, no, mate, sorry, I'm so sorry. He goes, no, you're right. So we hugged, and that's been that. And then I flipped the German crowd off last year.
So you didn't learn your lesson?
Not learn his lesson.
No, no lesson. Swore on TV, got fined for that.
God.
Yeah, flipped the German crowd off.
Wow.
In Munich, literally this time last year.
So will you just get booed there next time you go then? Well,
every time we go to
darts
Germany.
fans have good memories, don't they?
Yeah, when I do exhibitions in Germany, which is regularly actually, they ask me for me a lot.
Right. Oh, they want that pantomime.
Yeah, they love it. They love me.
Maybe they won't
so
now.
much. No, they still will. This was pre me talking about the world wars and stuff like that. But
that is tense.
Yeah, but that's how much fun I have.
Yeah,
I like to offend the higher nation. Yeah.
Russ, will the beef we just saw there will that be forgotten about next week?
Yeah, of course it will.
Yeah.
As I say,
what happens in that scenario though? Do they message each other? Would they
Probably.
talk it out?
Maybe or they'll see each other next week, shake hands, and it's spur of the moment. It's spur of the moment. These guys, it's a lot of tension, a lot of pressure. Sometimes it may be a little bit juicing them, which is always going to, affect how you are. A half pint of beer can affect someone's emotions and things. This week, I don't want to even think about it. I won't even be thought about. The telly will keep it going, because it's news, it's sensationalism, it's this, that, and all the rest of it. But with the guys themselves, And, they'll forget about it. It'll be long gone. They'll be shaking hands, laughing in the players' room, go out and play the game, and away they go. So that's how it generally works. Very rarely do you get any animosity later on or afterwards. Certainly the following week at the tournament. They're with each other now for at least another 7 weeks or whatever it is. So there'll be no.
This could be good for darts as well if there is a little bit of beef bubbling underneath.
You need something. It's just like I was talking about Gezzy. Gives you all that.
I think people like rivalries, don't they? Like genuine rivalries, people really engage with.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira. Let's see that on the darts stage.
The thing that happened with Daryl and Gezzy, that with the match play or wherever it was, a bit of beef and a shake of the hands, a bit of animosity.
Look at them now.
They're absolutely fine, but it'll happen on stage because both Daryl and Gezzy are the same. We'll do it on there.
We'll have a weigh-in, we'll have a face-off.
Don't do a weigh-in. Don't do a weigh-in. Too much variant on that.
Love it. Shall we talk a little bit about MVG? We mentioned him there.
There was a bit of an issue, wasn't there, with the camera light?
Yes.
There's something going on this week.
Yeah, shall we have a little look?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you that was a bit of a blessing, really, that second dart.
Can he make it count? Yes, he can. It is an excellent display from the bullet, holding off a charge from 5-0 down from Michael van Gerwen. But the task, too much, and the bullet moves through to the semi-finals for only the 3rd time in this year's Premier League season.
He's not happy, is he?
So what was it, cameras?
Apparently there was a light on the camera.
So I will go straight away and say that can put you off. It's done me before.
But should
watch it. Yeah.
But why not say something sooner?
I agree with that though. You have to say something sooner.
Yeah.
It's not happened to me before where I'm playing a Euro Tour or a TV event, and I can physically see the cameras moving as I'm throwing. And when you're literally looking there and the camera's there, it's in your eye line. It'd be the same as Russ started dancing in front of me. Like, I'm going to see it.
God forbid.
We can only wish.
You ain't seen my moves, son. You ain't seen my moves.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things that you have to pull up straight away. And he's not one to leave it till the last minute either.
Yeah.
I think he was just expecting to lose from 5-0, like just lose 6-0.
Right.
Moan about it and give it something to moan about, and then he started coming back.
So he had hope, didn't he?
So I think but then he's gone back.
We heard a lot. I think it was one of the German venues. There's a draft in one of the venues.
The Dutch one.
Right. Even something as small as that, can that make a...
What do you think about the Ali Pali Wasp as well?
Yeah.
The wasp, the millions of wasps that are there.
Yeah, been on that stage more than you, hasn't it? That wasp.
I killed 3 in one day, so I was like, they're definitely multiple. So thanks, Jack. Cheers, pal.
You just killed that myth.
But carry on. What are you talking about? I'm not even listening to you anymore.
Well, MVG, he loves a little bit of needle from time to time. He's not afraid to show it. Russ, it'd be rude not to ask you about Aberdeen in 2022. What happened up there then with you and Michael?
Mike was playing Johnny Clayton, and he was something like 5-3 up, first to 6. And should have won it. There's no two ways about it. He should have won the game. He was playing well enough, missed a few doubles. And Johnny pulled it back one leg. And as Johnny Clayton was throwing, there was someone in the crowd on each of his thrower, on all 3 darts, I've gone, thank you, as Michael's then walking up. Of course he scored, thank you, and then Michael's walking up. Johnny comes up again, thank you, please, in other words, shut up.
Yeah.
And then...
thank you normally means.
they know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Michael took umbrage at that because as he's walking up, I'm saying thank you very much. Not while he was throwing or anything like that, because you make sure you don't do that. Michael ended up losing 6-4, or 6-5, whatever it was, 5-3, 6-5. And he, on the leg before he lost, he came up, as I've called thank you, he said, you don't need to be doing that, you don't need to be doing that. Well, I do.
Yeah, it's your job.
He's gone up, it's my job. Yeah. He's gone up, throw. Johnny Clayton's beaten him. He's come up, shook my hand, sort of a bit of a frosty one, but he shook my hand, then walked away, and then come back to me. And then, of course, then the cameras come down on you, and Wayne's chatting about it and God knows what else. But all you'd see me turn around and say, Michael, it's not just about you.
Yeah.
It ain't about you.
Yeah.
Because he was in my face saying, I shouldn't be doing that. I put him off. I done this. I done that. And then I said, it ain't all about you. There's 2 players up there that I'm concerned with, and that's the thing of it. I've got no preference who wins. I don't care who wins.
Yeah, right.
You know, 9 times out of 10, if it's the first to 6, you want it 6-0 because you don't get any extras for 6-5. You know what I mean? So that's how you generally look at it. But I don't care who wins. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect me. I'm up there to do my job.
Yeah.
And of course, then Michael walks off stage and stood there. Shook Johnny Clayton's hand, and then we come off stage. When we come off stage, Michael was waiting for me down the bottom.
Was he?
Yeah, waiting for me down the bottom. When I come down there, I mean, nothing's ever going to happen.
No.
Trust me, there wouldn't be nothing silly or nothing.
No.
I said, right, now listen to me. There's 3 things here, 3 factors here. 1, you should have won. 2, like Littler really this weekend here, Thursday. 2, you've lost. 3,
Deal
well,
with
a bit
it.
of drink with it. I said, the other thing is, I'm up there for 2 players. I said, not just you.
Yeah.
I'm up there for both players. Johnny Clayton was copying all the whistling and all the rest of it. I said, so I'm there to make sure that everything runs as smooth and as fair as I possibly can. And that was how that was left, and then off he's gone. We was on a flight to Budapest, I think, the next day.
What, you and Michael?
Me and Michael doing a show out there,
Yeah.
and he came and sat alongside me, and then he asked the person alongside him over, and then come and sat alongside me, and everything was hunky dory. It's just, it's literally, this is like the same with Luke and Gian there. It's just literally spur of the moment. That given time, you know, the frustration and that, which what the game you know that as well, Scott, you know, in yourself, especially if you've lost. Even more so if you've lost. It's not saying you're looking for excuses.
No. That's just a way to vent that.
Vent how you feel at that given time. Which, and generally, you're the first target.
Like you say, it's entertainment. It is a talking point. We're all talking about
exactly.
it. You know what I mean?
We're talking about this 4 years on.
Yeah, exactly. You mentioned the ferret there. Let's talk about him quickly because Josh Rock, back-to-back wins for him over the ferret.
Joshy boy.
Yeah, your mate. Is he getting a bit of momentum now?
Yeah,
I think
so.
For him?
I think so. I think beginning of the year he's just moved house again, and you know, stuff with the family and trying to enjoy the family as well as this busy schedule he's got. So,
how big is his farm?
His farm is 250 acres. No, but he's so good. He's so good, and we've seen it over the last 2 years. He deserves to be in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes the Premier League just doesn't work for you.
Right.
And we've seen it with some of the best players in the world. But unfortunately, it's just not worked for Josh up until the last couple of weeks.
Is there a world in which he can make that top 4 now, or is that gone?
I don't think he needs to be looking at that. I think he just needs to be looking at turning up and winning games and maybe winning the night and taking that extra. Yeah, exactly. But that's what he's been doing this weekend. Euro Tour, good couple of wins. Real tough loss against Niels Zonneveld.
Yeah.
But again, a good game. Niels is playing so good. But back to Josh and Johnny. I love Johnny so much. And Johnny's one of the nice of Russell Taylor.
32 Johnny Claytons in the 32 field would be gorgeous.
Yeah.
What a boy. What a boy.
That's a great kid.
But it's tough to see Johnny lose, but I'm pleased that Josh is finally finding his feet on the Thursday night.
And also has the 9 darter as well in
And
Belfast.
That was classic,
Never take that away from
gorgeous,
him.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you want to do it, it's got to be there. Right?
Exactly.
Awfully terrible how bad he was, and then bang that perfect leg in.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Anna predicted that Josh would throw in a 9
That's
dart
right.
first in the.
Oh my God.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
Talking of 9 darters, you called Taylor's first televised 9 darter,
Did
was it?
2002 in Blackpool against Chris Mason, and it was the 5th leg, so you went for a natural break straight after it. So of course, Phil hit in that, and then going for a natural break, it was fantastic. You know, I mean, 100 grand he won for that. £100,000. He still ain't bought me a bloody drink with it yet. I'll have to have a word with him when you have him. You got him here a couple of weeks, isn't there?
Potentially.
I'll have a word with him. Yeah.
Love it. Shall we have a look at the table?
Let's look at the
Let's
table.
have a little look. Week 9 done. This is what the table looks like. Luke Littler at the top. Gezzy, Clayton, the 2 Welsh lads there. MVG still in the top 4. Lads, what do we reckon? Is there going to be many movers and shakers going forward? Or is that the top 4 we'll see at the O2?
Nah, there's so many. I can't not see either. Maybe Gian, the way he's been playing. I know he had the week off with his kidney stones.
He seems
or
back to
whatever.
full fitness now.
Yeah. I
Full
think he'll be
health.
fine. I think it's just the thing is though, if you've been away from competitive darts, he's been so used to competitive darts for the last 6 months continuously. I think having a couple of weeks off sometimes can put you off your rhythm. But I think he'll be back this week. I don't see him. Not winning a couple of weeks or between now and the end of the season.
Well, here's a question for you. We've got 3 players on there still without a nightly win: Van Veen, Humphreys, and Rock. Which of those, Scott, do you think's most likely to get one first?
Luke Humphreys.
Yeah.
Why is it not clicking for him in the Premier League?
It's odd, isn't it?
He's doing everything outside, but just can't seem to get it together on a Thursday night. Why?
He is, but he's just not in a double.
He's not
scoring.
bad, is it?
No,
Everything
that's
he's doing is still good, but it's just
scoring's
not
amazing. He's just if he
capitalising.
pinged his double. I was chatting about this last weekend with some of the lads. If he pings his double, seriously, he's going to be in the top 4.
Yeah.
That's as simple as that. He's just such a heavy scorer.
Yeah.
Such a heavy scorer. The dodgy one there for me is Michael. Michael's in and out of form at the moment. Johnny's lost a couple now, first rounders. So, I think Littler and Price are there.
They're nailed on for
I
you,
think
are they?
they're nailed
Russ?
on for me.
Yeah.
Littler and Price are definitely there.
Yeah.
The other remaining 4 players that you've got there, Clayton, Van Gerwen, Van Veen and Humphreys, you're going to pick any 2 from there, I think. As I say, Stephen, unfortunately, I think has got a little bit too much to do, and Josh the same. But that would be...
But then again, you never know.
You just don't know.
Stephen or Josh wins Thursday night. All of a sudden, they're back up.
I agree.
You know,
I agree in that, but I still think current form and the way things are going, Humphreys and Van Veen are more likely to change places with Clayton and
Do you really? You think there's a there's a world in which Clayton won't make the final?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, that would have seemed impossible.
It would have done.
Form has been so good recently. Yeah. But then I played Johnny at the Pro Tour and he wasn't great.
Right.
But that's how it goes. You can be so good one day and then pretty average the next day.
Yeah.
It's like my golf.
Exactly.
Like my golf as well, actually. Non-existent.
I'll have me golf. I'm out tomorrow. I can't wait. The weather's changed as well, isn't it?
When are we going to see you in the Premier League, Scott? Do you think?
I would love to one day. I've got so many factors in my game I need to get better and just general stuff. I would rather be really good on the floor in the floor tournaments and the Euro tours at the minute than worry about being in the Premier League. On the floor then gets me all the TV tournaments, gets me the Euro tours and stuff like that. So if I can improve on the floor, 4 or 5 years, I'd love to see myself there. But I've got bigger fish to look at first.
I'd love to see you in the Premier League.
I'd love to be in it.
Yeah,
I'd love to be in it. And I think if there was contenders like they did a few years ago, I'd be close to the Nottingham one.
Yeah,
with it being my closest.
You'd give
area.
us a few headlines, wouldn't you? There'd be some
to.
carnage with you as well.
I'd pay all the fines I had to. They didn't.
I'd pay to watch it.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'd let them have the fees and just take it.
You mentioned about playing on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, what is that for maybe people that don't necessarily know?
So it's our bread and butter. It's our everyday or whenever they put them on anyway. With 34 players' championships that we play behind closed doors, and that's pretty much what we have. It's our basis of getting into TV tournaments, into these European events, and it's probably the most important events if you're not in the top 8 or top 16 in the world. Just it gets you your basic money, although you have to win a game to get prize money. It's tough, it's ruthless because you got players that you've never ever heard of in your life getting to quarterfinals, semi-finals, and earning a good amount of money and getting up there. So.
But explain to us as well how different it is playing on the floor and in front of the TV cameras, because we often talk about that when I'm doing my job. You know, sometimes it doesn't translate, does it? You can have a good year on the floor, but it doesn't translate onto the TV in front of the TV cameras.
Yeah, well,
that's the opposite for you, though.
The complete opposite, and also
yeah.
literally a story from the Pro Tours we had last week in Leicester. I was speaking to Nathan Aspinall. I was waiting in the downstairs, and he lost first round in the first day. And I was just about to go out with a couple of friends, and he come up to me speaking about the dartitis and the hypnotherapy that we're both going through. And he just said, I'm really struggling on Pro Tours. I just can't get up for playing when there's no crowd. I love a crowd. And then he went and won the Euro Tour this week. Right, so it proves
you have a big thing about on the floor is you've got 32 boards.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be on this board here, so all the way round.
16 boards.
Or 16, is it? Yeah. So it's 32 and I used to do them, I've not done my years. So you're playing alongside a player here, literally here. So there'll be a game there.
And you can see the other player,
Of course,
you?
yeah, you've
you
got
can
a
see
game
them,
here. Yeah.
Wow.
Although they've got them sort of off segmented off nowadays, but. You're walking back as the other player's walking back on the board alongside you, so you're not on a stage on your own.
Yeah, so is the pressure off a lot more in that?
No, it's more. There's more pressure, especially for ranked players like myself.
Tougher, a lot tougher.
35 downwards is so much tougher because you need to do well on playing in these player championships to then be able to get yourself into these European Tour events without having to do the qualifiers, which is another day that you have to do that. So
I just wondered really with the environment because you're not on the big stage. You haven't got thousands of eyeballs in the room.
But you hear everything a little bit easier, like these whistles and stuff that you hear in the crowd. It's very similar in the fact you hear people talking, you hear chairs scratch,
some strange noises coming from James Wade.
Strange noises coming from James Wade.
Someone's hit a finish here and they're giving it large, and you're just about to throw for your double. That type
and it's so tough because all the games and all the people.
Very tough.
It's so much different to say you see on the TV. The complete dead opposite.
Well, from the floor to the TV, Russ, you've had some magical TV moments in your career. You've had the Taylor Barney clashes, the 9 darters that were spoken about. I think you reffed Littler's first World Championship final, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Out of everything you've ever done in darts, what's your top moment?
I suppose it's got to be you mentioned it, Barney Taylor 2007 final. It was the very last one at the Circus Tavern, which made it something special in itself. It went to the sudden death leg, and it was Barney's first year over. And Barney at that time, I think, the record amount of 180s in the final. And in that last leg, it was the last time that when they threw for the bullseye, you could leave the dart in. So Taylor threw for the bullseye first and just lipped it under the ball on the 25.
Yeah.
Well, these days you have to take the dart out.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Barney asked him to leave it in, which he had to. Yeah. And Barney put his dart on top of it and hit the bullseye. So he threw first.
Yeah.
He went up through a ton, I think. Taylor went up me at 180. I thought, as I'm stood there, I thought, that's it, he's got him now. Barney followed him with a 180. Yeah. And Taylor thought, poof, and you just see everything drain out of film. Yeah? And his next shot was something like 41 or whatever. Barney went on pop, left himself tops and won the 2007 final.
Wow.
Which was unbelievable. It was just the whole concept of everything into that made it, probably one of the greatest finals.
When you're up there, I don't know if it's a silly question or not, but are you aware that you're part of a classic in that moment, or is it only when you get back off and you
afterwards? It's afterwards.
Right.
Yeah, you're up there concentrating. You're always concentrating not to make a mistake, and you're concentrating on what you're doing. So the fact that it's become a classic, you don't even realise it's a classic at that given time.
Right. Yeah.
It's not until afterwards when you see all the stats. I'm not a great fan of averages, I'll tell you now.
No, right.
Yeah.
Well, Marvel always says they're a guide, aren't they? They're not the be
to a point. You can go 12, 12, 12, 12, 24, 12, 12, 12.
Yeah.
Right. And I said, you only had a 90 odd average. I had one bad leg.
Yeah.
The rest of it was world class. So that's why I'm not a fan of averages.
Right.
Also,
109.
Thanks.
I love that you've just corrected his mobility.
That's all right, don't worry. Have a look on YouTube, you can see where I've ballsed up before a minute at one time, so don't worry about that.
I thought he was going to show me beforehand as well.
So that's why I'm not a fan. That's why I'm not a great fan of averages. It doesn't do it for me. It's and I don't even think it's a guide personally, because it's I had 105 average and I lost. Well, there's so many games there you hadn't even finished.
Yeah.
Who's going to say you're going to finish it in one dart or 10 darts? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, a losing darts player can have a high average because they didn't get on a double. Yeah, they didn't have a darts
and
on a
also,
double.
What we're seeing in the Premier League.
Yeah,
exactly. And the other thing I'm not a fan of is sets, believe it or not.
Sets.
Because
I thought you said something else
Sets.
then, Russ. I really
TS.
I thought we were back at that theme weekend again.
We've already got our own opinions.
Same weekend again, yeah. Sets, because you can lose more legs but win the match in sets.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I mean? So, the most pure is the match play. And the most pure average you can have, which I had with Taylor when he beat Painter in Bolton at the UK Open, he beat him 10-0 with 118.63 average.
Wow.
That's pure.
Yeah.
Because he finished every leg and never had a leg against him that he didn't finish.
Yeah.
So that's pure. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm not a fan of it.
You've had such an amazing career. That was it, 28 years.
28 years with the PDC.
Yeah, you retired 2024.
24.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. But you seem to be busier than ever.
Oh, it's gone mad.
I mean,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Love it,
What was the decision to retire? What was the moment that made you think I need to?
That was 2022. I actually spoke with Matt Porter, our CEO at Blackpool in 2022 match play. I said, well, mate, I'm looking to finish it now. And he turned around and said to me, he said, oh, can you do 2023 for us so we can get something, we've got something in place for you, or hopefully have something in place. I said, okay. So I've done the following year, 2023, which would incorporate then 2024 final, because that's in the January. Obviously, Littler and Humphreys final.
Humphreys beat me in the semi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
I still cry every night.
And so I said, oh, yeah, I said, no problem, I'll do that. The reason is I'm not a young guy anymore, and it's a young man's sport, and it really is a young man's sport. You've only got to look at your referees now. You've got to look at your MC. Exactly, Binksy's just gone through in there. Hugh isn't very old. Kirk's, not even 40 yet. And, and he's the more experienced of all of them. Charlie Courtstein. These guys are youngsters. The players are youngsters. I'm an old boy. And to me, I've done my time.
OG. That's what you are, Russ.
You are.
OG.
Yeah.
Original
gangster.
Do you know how weird is that? I only asked my granddaughter yesterday. I said, Sweater, what's OG mean? She said original.
There you go. If you look it up in the dictionary, my friend, it is you, Russ.
Just real quick, before we see how you got on at our very own 9 Dart Challenge, Russ, I want to chat to you a bit about your career away from the dartboard. You've had a cameo in EastEnders.
Love that.
Which is
Twice, yeah.
Wow, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And you've done a children's animated film, is that?
Yeah. It's called The Land of Sometimes. I was actually on the CD. The original was a CD, children's CD. And
Another OG. CD.
Another original. CD, I don't and I was the voice of the River Slouch Sling, which was quite amazing, really, because I had to sing.
Oh.
And
this is on YouTube, by the way. You can find it. It's great.
And I don't even talk in tune, let alone sing. But the lady that done it...
what song did you have to sing?
It's about the River Slouch Sling, about my character.
Do you want to give us a little bit?
No, I really don't. Hello there, I am a River Slouch Sling. And that's how it goes, and it goes on from there. Right? I can't remember the words. And when I was in the studio doing it, the lady that was doing it, she turned and said to me, Francesca Longrick, she turned and said to me, said, Russ, okay, can you do it? Hello there, I'm a BBC News type read. Right. I said, yeah, sure. Hello there.
Queen's English.
Queen's English, I'll speak properly now. And hello there, I am a River Slouch Sling, a slimy green wobbly old thing. She went, that's lovely, lovely. Now can you do it gangstery?
No problem, mate.
Just talk normal. Yeah. Hello there, I'm a River Slouch Sling. She said, lovely. She said, Russ, I'd like you to sing. I said, really? I said, are you for real? She went, yeah. Just listen how I sing it and copy it. Well, the beauty is, as you know, being in the studio, normally 9 times out of 10, you've got a big glass screen in here, you've got the producer, directors, all the people sitting there looking at you while you're sitting there with the cans. I was in a room on my own with a microphone hanging down and just cans. Nobody could see me. Right. Which made it so much simpler for me because no one could see me. She showed me how to sing. I said, right. So I'm going, hello there. I am a River Slouch Sling. I'm a slimy, wobbly old thing. So I done it like that. And when she what's that? She went, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, wow. And we've done it in about 2 takes, I think. So it was a great thing to do.
It's amazing.
But I say, the film's now come out. It's gone to an American production, and my character, the River Slouch Sling, is being done by an American guy who does it, and the song's totally different and everything else. It's good. We went to a premiere of it a couple of 3 weeks ago at the Odeon, Leicester Square, which was good.
Did you get booted out then?
I ended up becoming a voice of a door. I went in. Oh no, Poxy door.
Hang on.
Hello there.
A voice of a door.
Voice of a door, where the 2 young within the story, the 2 young kiddies, they go to the land of sometimes, where you've got a pink sky and you've got blue trees, and it's really it's a lovely little story actually. It's a brother and sister, and they go into this door, they go through this door, it takes them all different chambers, and I become the voice. Hello, what are you doing? You know.
Some career you've had, mate.
Oh, mate,
Who knew Hollywood was on that CV?
Yeah, exactly.
None of it.
Well, before the podcast started, Russ and Scott took on the 9 dart challenge. Let's see how they got on.
Let's go, huh?
Right, here we go. My maths is terrible, but let's
Is
see.
it? It's mine sometimes.
That's a bounce out.
It was in the 12 anyway. There's a 20.
20 and 21.
Beautiful.
How's that?
Beautiful.
No comment.
Beautiful.
No comment. Carry on. Carry on.
6 darts left. 21. That's 20.
Oh.
That's 15 for 35. And that is 9 for 44.
You are.
So that's 21. 65 add 41. 106. That's
Beautiful.
great. Well done. Well done. Right, Russ, are you going to score this one, mate?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Whenever you're ready, Shag.
Ready.
20. 40. 60.
I really
They were
think
good.
that's a beat, mate.
Oh, no.
1. 21. And 40 is 100.
100 score. Wow, okay.
100 scored.
There we go.
20. 23. 28. 1, 2, 8. 128 for Scott.
Right, guys. So we've just seen it, but I will tell you your scores again. So,
Thank you
Russ,
very
I'll be
much.
honest, mate. You know I love you. You had a bit of a stinker.
Yep.
106. You're in the relegation places there. You are above Anna and John Terry.
Well, it's not hard.
So some esteemed company
Hell of a
there.
place to be.
Lovely.
Shaggy, you're
Yeah.
on 128, so you're just below Conor Gallagher, and you are just
Lovely.
above Angry Ginge.
I'll take it.
You're literally level
I'm
with
level.
Angry Ginge,
Yeah.
who was dressed as a carrot.
Yeah, that's fair. I've got long sleeves on, so
Excuses.
that's my problem.
I love it. I love it.
Nothing was right. You used a miniature board, look, as you can see.
Waffle.
Hang on a
I'm
minute.
hearing waffle.
Are you doing a Michael Van Gerwen this week? Was the camera light all right?
Sorry, Scott.
Camera light wasn't
Scott.
right. I had to throw from it sideways. I don't know.
Love it. Now, lads, our favourite darting roadshow stops at Brighton next, so we'll have a quick rattle through some of the predictions. The quarters, Humphreys, Clayton. Who can we see there, boys?
Humphreys for me.
Humphreys.
Yeah. You think Clayton
current
really
form.
is falling
so.
like a stone at the minute?
Yeah.
Gezzy, Josh Rock.
I think Josh is going to take this one.
Oh, I think so too.
3, 6,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I do.
think so.
I think a little bit of a momentum.
I think so.
That's a bold shout.
Gezzy for me.
Gezzy for me. Littler Bunting.
Lilla.
Littler.
MVG, Gian Van Veen.
Sham.
Yeah.
And my favourite question of every podcast: who is going to win night 10, Russ Bray?
I am going to go with Gian Van Veen.
I was about to say exactly the same, but I will change to Luke Humphries.
I'm Luke Humphries.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Gezzy goes back to back, but don't take my word for it because I've been wrong.
He's wrong every time.
Every single
Sorry,
week.
Gezzy, you're not winning
I guess
this
he's
week.
going to love you.
As always, guys, we have a pair of tickets to give away to you for the BetMGM Premier League darts. The next night the tickets are available for is night 12, and that's in Liverpool. What
Yeah.
city?
Beautiful.
Lovely city. It's very simple. All you have to do is follow Double Tops, tag a mate, and comment in the section. It's that easy.
Terms and conditions apply. See description for details. Boys, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you.
Scott, Russ, it's been good fun.
I've
Thanks for
loved it.
inviting us
Thank you
on.
very
Felt like we
Thank you
need
so
another
much.
3 hours though, Russ, with your stories.
We could sit here for days. We really
You're
could.
added
get
to
a
my dinner
coffee.
party list.
Thank you, darling. I'd love to come and come sit at your dinner list.
Yeah, you just, you don't want to eat my food. It's dire.
Oh, is it? Really?
What's your go-to
Yeah.
dish, quickly?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot.
I mean,
these
I
days.
can just about do a salmon with some rice and some veg.
Oh, fantastic.
It's not that appealing, is it?
That sounds good. I can
I had
barely
salmon
do
and eggs
toast.
yesterday morning.
Huh?
I had salmon and eggs yesterday morning, or scrambled egg and smoked salmon yesterday
Oh,
morning.
lovely.
Beautiful.
I'll go to yours, Ross.
There we go. There we go, guys. You have just listened or watched the Double Tops pod with me and Anna Woolhouse. Make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube and download Double Tops wherever you get your pods. Thank you, and we will see you next week.